Namaste, Pranam, Gita Dhyanam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayana Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitam Ritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvam anusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Vavadveshinim. O Bhagavad Gita, with which Lord Narayana himself gave enlightenment to Partha. The ancient sage Vyasa included it in the Mahabharata. O goddess, showerer of the nectar-like knowledge of non-dualism contained in your 18 chapters, O my affectionate mother, the destroyer of rebirth, I meditate upon thee. Krishna Vandana. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Son of Vasudeva, the slayer of Kansa and Chanur, extreme delight for Mother Devaki, O Lord Krishna, the supreme teacher of the universe, my salutations to you. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, our reading from the 18th Adhyay of Moksha Sannyasa Yoga, and Sri Krishna has now started, telling us about getting that state of perfection, getting into that state of perfection, how we can reach. And here is once again a summary of that karma yoga, the karma sannyasa yoga, the jnana yoga, and also to some extent the bhakti yoga. So the last adhyay is becoming a kind of comprehensive summarization of all the teachings that Sri Krishna has taught us through the 17th adhyaya. Now, Sri Krishna told us that we get the duties depending upon our inherent tendencies. We keep on getting our whatever is allotted to us. We keep on getting those tasks and projects and the works that we do. That everything has been as if predestined. So one should never have, why this work has come to me. It has come to you because you are fit to do that work. It has come to you because you are destined to do that work. That work has come to you because you are fit to carry out that particular work as per your prarabdha, as per your earlier karma, as per your earlier traditions that you have accumulated during all these births. Sri Krishna says that with once all this baggage that we have been carrying, all the baggage that we have been carrying right from the first birth, innumerous births we have undergone. So all these things that we have accumulated, that determines, okay, what we are going to do here in this life, in this birth. And we have to do it wholeheartedly, considering it to be the worship of the Lord, the worship of the one from whom this creation has come up, from one whom this entire universe has sprung out as if. It has been projected by that Purushottama. So Sri Krishna, in the 46th Shloka that we read last, he told us that consider your work to be a duty to that ultimate one. Consider it as a worship, not that getting bogged down, getting distressed, getting tense. Oh, I have to do this. Just take it up as he has directed. He has given you this task. Do it as a worship to the ultimate one, from whom this entire creation has come into existence and who pervades this entire creation, from whom all the beings have come into existence and who lives in all the beings. Yatah pravrittir bhutanam yena sarvamidam tatam. Yatah pravrittihi bhutanam, from whom all the beings, you, me, cat, dog, Everything has come out from that one ultimate entity. From that one has sprung out all this, circus, as if from him has come all this creation, the beings in this creation, and yena sarvamidam tatam, and who has pervaded, who is pervading, who is very much residing, dwelling in the hearts of each and every being in this creation. Yena, there is not an iota of particle in this creation which is devoid of that great truth, of that ultimate principle, of that mighty one. Svakarmana tam abhyarcha. So whatever work has come to you, whatever duty has come to you in this life, do it as tam abhyarcha. Do it as a worship to that ultimate one. Do it as a worship of that para-brahman, that para-paramatman, that paramapurusha. Do it as a worship, abhyarcham. Siddhim vindanti madhava. And doing this way, performing one's own duties as a worship to that ultimate one, siddhim vindanti. The person, the human being, the manavaha, attains to perfection. And what is the perfection? Our entire perfection is aimed only at getting out of this cycle of birth and death. The liberation, the moksha, the nirvana, that is our ultimate goal. That is the ultimate stage of perfection. And Sri Krishna says, only by performing your duty as worship to the one from whom this entire creation has sprung out, and who is dwelling in each and every particle of this creation. Each and every being is filled with his presence. Do your duty as worship to that ultimate one. And that is what Sri Krishna told us in the 46th shloka. Let us see in 47th shloka what Sri Krishna is further going to tell about one's own duties that one gets to be performed in the present life. Sri Krishna says, śhreyān sva-dharmo viguṇaḥ para-dharmāt sva-anuṣhṭhitāt svabhāva-niyataṁ karmam kurvan nāpnoti kilbiṣham. Sri Krishna says, whichever duty has come to you in this birth, okay, I have to, take up this job, I have to work sincerely, everything there, I have to work, do it as a worship to the ultimate being that Sri Krishna has told. Now Sri Krishna says that whichever sva-dharma, whichever duty has come to you as a result of your being born in this birth, in this manner, in this body, and that Lord is dwelling within you. śhreyān sva-dharmo viguṇaḥ. It is better to perform one's own duty. Śhreyān is superior, is always better. Better to perform one's own duty, viguṇaḥ. Although it has no merits in it, although it is filled with something evil, something wretched, but it has come to you to do in this birth. So it is better to perform that duty which has come to you in this birth, although it lacks merits, although there might be some evils in it, there may be something bad attached to that duty, but don't shun it away. Para-dharmāt sva-anuṣhṭhitāt. It is still better. It is still better than getting into the mold of performing others' duties. Always grass is greener on the other side. This is what happens. My work is inferior, that person's work is superior. My work is bad, that person's project is so exciting. That is what we all tend to think. But what Sri Krishna says, whatever has come to you, it may have some bad things, it may have some evil attached to it, to that duty, but it is still superior to the so-called perfect duty of others. They have got, because of their past baggage, They have got those duties because of their baggage. You have got your duty because of this baggage, even if it has any evil attached to it. Doing your own duty in this birth is far superior than the other so-called duties that others are performing. Better is one's own dharma, though imperfect, than the dharma of another, which that person may be performing very well. That duty that another person has got may not have evils like evils attached to our work. So what? Sri Krishna says that doesn't matter. Whatever work has come to you, do it wholeheartedly. Because the work which has come to you is far superior than maybe any other work which might be done to the perfection by another person. You get what you deserve. So you have deserved to do this. So do it wholeheartedly, do it sincerely. And doing that work sincerely is definitely better. Svabhāva-niyataṁ karma kurvan nāpnoti kilbiṣham. He who does the duty ordained by his own nature, Sri Krishna says, no sin is attached to it. He might be doing worst of the things for that matter. But Sri Krishna says that work has come to that person because of his inherent tendencies, svabhāva, his inherent nature. Because of that work has come to him. It might be required to do something pretty bad, unacceptable. But still, if that person starts doing it wholeheartedly as a worship of the ultimate Lord, with full devotion, and see how Sri Krishna is bringing in all the elements of various yogas in this chapter. Now here comes the Bhakti Yoga actually, doing it with full dedication, doing it with full devotion as worship to the ultimate one, as worship of the Almighty who has brought out this creation and who is dwelling in this, in all the beings in this creation. With that devotion, with that dedication, when one starts performing the duty that has come to him or come to her, then that doing is far superior than maybe any enviable good projects other people are doing. They have got it as per what they deserved. You have got it what you have deserved. Don't crib over it. Oh, why I have not got such a wonderful project. This is what I am fit to do. This is what I deserved to do. So this has come to me. No more cribbing, no more crying, no more getting frustrated. Rather, do it as a worship to the Paramatman. That is his work. He has given it to you. It has come to you because of your doings. Because of your past deeds, it has come to you. So don't run away from it. Now this is exactly what Sri Krishna wants to tell Arjuna at this point of time, because Arjuna is running away from his sva-dharma. Arjuna now at this point of time, he has won so many battles in the past. Arjuna has been a mighty warrior. He has defeated so many wretched and unrighteous people. But now when the real moment of the war has come, Arjuna has got shaken, and now on the pretext of giving all those clumsy excuses, Arjuna wants to run away, wants to shy away from waging this war. And Sri Krishna says, you might feel that, okay, you are going to kill so many people in this war. Killing is bad, we all know. But that doesn't mean, because that is your sva-dharma, it might get it might have that evil part attached to it of killing so many people. No, killing is not a good thing considered otherwise, but killing unrighteous is your sva-dharma. So don't run away and perform it as a worship to the ultimate Lord. That is what Sri Krishna ultimately is trying to bring it to the attention of Arjuna, that one's own duty, you have got this duty to do. It has come to you because of your past deeds. So better perform it. Don't consider this has got evil attached to it. I have to kill so many people, so many families will get troubled. Don't think about all these things. And which duty in this world is not attached with evil? Everything in this creation, for that matter. The moment this creation comes into existence, it comes with the pairs of opposites. We never get anything good. We never get anything which is only good. The good is always accompanied with bad. The joy is always accompanied with sorrow. The happiness is always accompanied with unhappiness at certain point of time. The pleasant things, they end up giving us the most unpleasant moments in the life. So when the creation itself is based upon the principle of pairs of opposites, what to talk about evil attached to my duty and no evil attached to others' duty? That doesn't happen. Even if your duty has something evil in it, even if your duty has is devoid of merits, viguṇaḥ, do it perfectly. Do your duty. Doing that duty which is devoid of any good, doing that duty which is devoid of any merits is far better than looking at others. Oh, his duty is not devoid of any bad, any good things. His duty has nothing but good. His duty has nothing but holy thing. His duty has nothing but piousness. Don't think it that way. No duty in this world is only gunaha. Everything, all the works that we do, that has got some kind of evil, some kind of badness attached to it. We take breathing is must for us, isn't it? But how many microbes we are killing with every breath? Can we imagine? Breathing is good for us. Taking in air is good for us. But what about those poor microbes? With every breathing in, they are getting killed. We don't think about them. So, because of microbes getting killed, we can't stop our breathing. It has to go on. So Sri Krishna says exactly in the same manner. And on this, I just thought there is one very wonderful story in Mahabharata actually. The story is about Vyadha. Vyadha is a butcher, basically a hunter and a butcher. And there is an instance of a Vyadha Gita, like Srimad Bhagavad Gita that Sri Krishna is telling us, that Vyadha the butcher, he is sharing that great knowledge with one ascetic, with one spiritual aspirant, with one sadhaka. The story goes like this: sadhaka, it is told to Yudhishthira by one of the sages. There is this spiritual aspirant, a tapasvi for that matter, a young person, smart, intelligent, devout. And he goes to forest for doing austerities. He's engaged in doing japa, doing tapas, doing meditation, doing contemplation. And one day this person is sitting under a tree, and he is performing his austerities. Maybe he's doing japa, he's doing his meditation. And on the branch of a tree, there is a fight between a crow and a crane. And somehow this ascetic, this sadhu, he gets disturbed by their fighting, by their cow and all that. And he looks at it. Now this sadhu, tapasvi, he has attained some powers because of his extreme austerities. And he just looks at the crow with that anger, that how come you are disturbing my meditation? And the crow drops dead. Suddenly noticing that the crow has dropped dead, this sadhu, this tapasvi, he's filled with a kind of amazement, kind of anger, kind of with the power that he realizes that now I have. If I look at somebody, I stare at somebody with that great anger, that person will burn to death. So with that particular realization that I have, the person becomes highly egotistic. In fact, the entire sadhana that he has performed, the entire tapasya that he has performed, now it is all going down the drain with that arrogant and egotistic realization. So then he gets up from his meditation, and it is time to go and collect some bhiksha. So he goes to one house and starts, please give me some food. I am a mendicant, I am a sadhu. And there is one lady, old lady, inside the house who is serving her sick husband. And she says, wait, my child, I am serving my sick husband. Let me complete my duty and then I will come and serve you. Please wait for a while. Now this tapasvi, he's boiling with anger now. He says, do you know who I am? And this old lady who is serving her husband, she coolly replies, oh my child, don't think I'm a crow, that I will drop dead by your anger. And suddenly the sadhu, the tapasvi, is shattered, surprised. How come this old lady realized that I have attained this miraculous power? Then that lady says, you don't ask me. I only know whatever I have known is by serving my husband who is very old, who is very sick, and serving an old sick husband is my duty. I am performing my duty, serving him as if it is a worship to the Lord. That gives me the knowledge. What more can I say about it? So see, this illiterate, simple village woman also, by serving her husband in the form of worshipping the Lord, she has attained this knowledge. Then he says, no, please tell me. Then she says, I don't know anything. If you want to hear the secret of how one can get the ultimate realization, you go and meet that butcher in the town. He is a very holy butcher. Now, how can butcher be a holy person, for that matter? This sannyasi is very much astonished to hear. Still thinking that, okay, the old woman, she has known my powers, she has realized who my miraculous siddhis. Let me see what that butcher has to say. Now, butcher, nobody kind of pays any respect. What a wretched and evil work that butcher is doing, killing animals, selling meat, and all that thing. How can a butcher be holy? How can a butcher be jnani? How can a butcher be a meditative type? So the sannyasi comes to the butcher, the vyadha, who is busy cutting the meat and all. And the Vyadha Gita is then the sannyasi asks butcher, that old woman, that I have come to you to know what is the truth. How can one have this ultimate realization? And butcher says, oh, that old woman has sent. And again this fellow is surprised. How come butcher came to know that old woman has sent me to him? And then that butcher, he says, look, I don't know anything. My job is to kill animals, to slaughter them, to cut them to pieces. I consider this is the work Lord has given to me to perform in this life, and I am doing it all along as service to the Lord. And with this introduction, then the butcher starts giving that highly spiritual advice to this sannyasi, to this tapasvi. And that is called as the Vyadha Gita. Now, see, where is Vyadha? His duties, whatever work he does, like Sri Krishna says, that śhreyān sva-dharmo viguṇaḥ, his sva-dharma, in that birth of being a Vyadha, was filled with evil, was filled with bad things. There was no merit in it, as if. Viguṇaḥ, there was no merit in his work, but he was doing it wholeheartedly, without thinking others are doing much better work. Why I have to do this? He said, I do it as a worship. I do it as a worship to the Lord. Okay, this is what has come to my Lord. I will do it wholeheartedly, sincerely, with great devotion. I kill the animals. With great devotion, I cut them to pieces. With great devotion, I sell this meat. So this is a very wonderful example that has often been quoted while explaining these 2-3 verses of the Bhagavad Gita. So that is what Sri Krishna told us. Even if your work you feel it has bad attached to it, don't shun it. Perform it with that, because that work is far superior than the so-called good work that others are doing. That is their dharma. Your sva-dharma is this. Your swakarma is this. Don't run away from it. It has come to you because of your inherent tendencies, and that doing that kind of work will never bring any sin to you. No sin will get attached to you. In fact, you will be liberated from all the sins if you are performing that work as the worship to the Lord. So that was Sri Krishna's wonderful advice to us in the 47th shloka that we read today. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Jai Thakur. Jai Ma. Jai Swamiji.